I am equally proud of the clarity that we have brought. I know 3 years ago, we had a good measure of confusion. Parents weren't sure, teachers weren't clear, students were in a space that was not predictable. And I want to thank all the stakeholders, including the Presidential Working Party, that worked on this curriculum so that we can bring clarity to the competence-based, what was then competence-based curriculum. And we have worked on it, worked with all the stakeholders. I must thank parents and teachers and all the other stakeholders that came through so that we can, with clarity, implement an education system that doesn't create failures out of our children, but gives every child a chance and recognizes the different talents and the different capabilities of our children. Today, our children in STEM have a great opportunity, and we continue to improve on that space. I've just created a State Department for Science, Innovation, Technology to continue to build the capacity of our children in that space, in the sciences and the mathematics and that space. But equally, we have now a clear pathway for our children in arts and sports. Again, that will receive government support. We are building infrastructure to support the sports and science space. We are building stadia. We are building theaters. We've just concluded a program with Kenya Railways and a big company that we signed here last week that is going to have a big performance stage right here in Nairobi as we do it across the country. So the clarity with which our education system now has on sciences, on languages and business, and now on arts and sports gives a fair chance to every child in Kenya to pursue their talents, to pursue what they are capable of doing without being restricted and forced into pathways that they may not be good for. So I'm very happy with the clarity that we have. We will continue to invest in making sure that we build the necessary infrastructure. Over the last 3 years, recognizing that it is important for us to invest in our education, because any resources we put in the education of our children is not a cost to us. It is an investment that we are making, because that is where the future of our country is, and we are investing in the single most important resource we have as a country, our human capital. As has been said here, I did make a commitment that we are going to recognize teachers, trainers in this space, both in music and in the whole art space, including drama, and give them the necessary recognition and promote them. As has been said here, we have promoted 450 at one instance, another 400, I think now 800 and something, just in this space, but promoted close to 100,000 teachers in the last 3 years to give recognition to our teachers, apart from employing more teachers. We have employed close to 100,000 teachers now. By the end of this year, we will employ another 20,000 teachers. We have also built 23,000 classrooms, and we have worked with the vice chancellors here. I have had many meetings with them on making sure that we have a funding model for our universities and our TVETs that is based on merit and based on need. And that has changed completely the funding to our universities, and the challenges that we had, serious challenges that we had in our universities are now slowly, we are finding solutions for them. And that is why I want to tell all stakeholders in this space, including our religious leaders, that what we have done in the last 3 years in the education sector, from hiring additional teachers, building additional classrooms, developing a funding model that is responsive, merit-based, and needs-based, is something that we should celebrate and build on, even as we seek for greater improvement in this space. And I have made a commitment to our children and to parents that we will continue to invest in this space, because education, as we all know, is the equalizer that makes all our children, irrespective of their background, financial, religious, societal, the same. Our children become the same.